Maybe we haven't gone too far. Let's see, we're at 550-ish. He's not struggling with poverty, that's right. Alright, 550-ish. I guess we go up here. Wow, we are quite far down. You'd like to see him build an underwater train tunnel. I mean, I'm sure his guys... Wait, are you actually... I should probably come over to you, see what you're doing. I was gonna finish this track first and then come over to you. Maybe just... Hold on, let me just take a break from this. Let me come visit you. He is building tunnels, too, kind of. Although I mean, I'm gonna judge his character a little bit. I have noticed that he does see the world from a rich person's perspective, and so for example, he's building electric cars, and they're not just any old electric cars. They are electric sports cars. They're luxuries, right? Which, you know, fine, nothing wrong with luxuries, but like the car companies in China are building electric buses, which means that those electric vehicles are going to transport more people than Elon Musk's electric cars. So like you know, electric buses are more practical, is what I'm trying to say, than electric sports cars. So it's like a like sometimes the rich man's perspective is not that sensible. I agree, says Wesley. So are you gonna build... Are you building the tunnel now? That's ambitious. Alright, so you've laid the foundations, or you've laid the outline for this thing. Yeah, okay, you're digging everything out. I'm glad you're doing all the work. This is... You know, it's a lot of work. I can... Alright, you know what? After I do all the other branches, if you're still working on this, I'll come help. Or we just leave it till next week or something. Hi Cody, welcome. And I feel like you're projecting. I feel like you are also a lot of work, Cody. You're a real piece of work, Cody, is what you are. Good to see you. It's a big piece, Cody. Don't be greedy. Leave some pieces of work for other people. What a curious expression. A real piece of work. Alright, I'm gonna go back and do the other branches. I'll come help out, Wesley, when those are done. But it looks ambitious, Wesley. I like it. So China's building electric buses. I think China is just converting all their buses to electric, and they're actually quite a way into it already. So, oh, this thing is back here. Oh, it's gonna come over here, isn't it? It's actually good. We don't have to cross this river again. We just go across here, diagonal across there, and then join up there. Alright, good. So, oh, it's all the way back here. There's also the water buses, not actually water but something similar. Wait, I have no idea. Oh, hydrogen? Hydrogen buses? Yeah, hydrogen buses, I mean, or hydrogen vehicles in general. I think the issue, Wesley, is that hydrogen requires a whole new infrastructure. You use them more and more in Belgium for buses. Like, hydrogen is probably a good idea, except you require a whole new infrastructure for like storing and transporting the hydrogen. Whereas electricity, there's already an electricity grid in place. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, you know, there's existing infrastructure for electricity, which makes it easier to set up. But I mean, that's just a matter of investment. If you spend enough money, you can make anything work, really. So if the top of the tunnel is gonna be there, so like hydrogen, I like the idea of hydrogen too, because in terms of the chemical reaction is, I think, more elegant, if that makes sense. Like, it's just like hydrogen plus oxygen is water, and then you turn the water back into hydrogen and oxygen again with electricity. So the chemical reaction is just really simple. And then up to there. Hydrogen. Let me think about hydrogen a little bit. If I remember right, the hydrogen fuel cells also require platinum as a catalyst, and platinum is expensive. That's one of the other issues with it. But if Elon Musk manages to get his rockets up to space cheaply, then we can go mine asteroids for platinum. Which is also fun, asteroid mining. It's like Minecraft in space. Spacecraft. Spacecraft, Minecraft in space. I'm punching a whole lot of holes. Yeah, StarCraft is taken. Spacecraft is literally just the word for spacecraft. So Belgium is going hydrogen, for buses at least. Can you, like, if you have a hydrogen car, can you borrow the refueling infrastructure to fuel your cars as well? Also, where do you get the hydrogen from? Does Belgium also produce the hydrogen? So interesting. No idea. Okay, let me just Wikipedia this stuff and then I'll look it up after the stream. Hydrogen buses. Hydrogen buses. Largest hydrogen bus order in Europe. This is 2018. Well, they're still doing it. Belgium gearing up for a hydrogen fuel cell bus fleet in Antwerp. Cities speeding up the integration of hydrogen buses in public fleets. Fascinating. Alright, well let me save that for after the stream to read it. I mean, hydrogen is technically an electric infrastructure because you use electricity to turn the water into hydrogen. Oh, do I need to ramp up here? I think I do. Where should I diagonal? Probably like here. It's a bit awkward here, isn't it? I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Let's come straight through first. Alright, so we step down one. You know what? Let's not step down one block. Let's just like stay there and punch through there for one block. Lithium-ion based battery vehicles versus hydrogen vehicles. I guess we step up here. Oops. Like that. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I haven't been keeping up with the battery technologies. Do the latest lithium-ion batteries require expensive rare earth minerals? Or is it just pretty cheap to make? Let me look this up. Latest lithium-ion battery technology. Because if it requires rare minerals, then it's gonna be, I mean, it's like, is it more expensive to build the hydrogen infrastructure or is it more expensive to make all these batteries? Lithium metal batteries. Using negatively electrodes made of lithium metal. Storage capacity, safety. Apparently lithium ion is going to be phased out soon. Cobalt, nickel. I don't. Okay, let's stop reading. keep building. So we should go up. If we diagonal here, we'll diagonal across the ground. What if we cut through a little bit? So we would ramp up maybe there. Up to like there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then if we diagonal across here, it would still fly over all of this stuff. But maybe that's fine. And then ramp down on this side. Alright, it's gonna stick out of the ground a little bit in this part. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then this is gonna be embedded in the ground. Hey Cody, are you still there? Or Q, I guess. Have Americans started the exodus into Canada yet? Because Trump looks like he really means to ramp up the trade war and increasing the tariffs on everything. And the way I see it, a lot of the American companies can just move to Canada to then avoid most of the tariffs. These trees have to go. I think that tree has to go as well. Behind here. Oh no, this tree can stay.